I just was spooked and scared, and it was just very weird because this is some random thing in my body or object which shouldn't be there, and it just made me feel sick and uneasy. Well, hello there, sweet people. Welcome to the Sweet K channel. My name is Katarina, and today we are slightly different setup. I wanted to spice it a little bit. You can see me from 12 years ago and still my beautiful plant which is tickling me on my arms. But this is not what this video is going to be about. Today I want to share my story with my contraceptive or contraception implant. So if you want to know all about it, how did the procedure go, why did I decide for it, and what kind of bad or good experience did I have with it, then stay watching and I will tell you all about it. Contraceptive implant is a little, I don't know, it's a silicone or plastic thing which they will have to put into your arm under your skin. It's very simple procedure, and then you can keep your implant for 3 years without any need of taking any other contraceptive pill. I decided for this method because I was on a tablet for a long time, for quite a while, few years, more than I remember. I don't know how many years, but it was a lot, and I was kind of fed up with needing to remember that I need to take a tablet. And also I thought the implant might be slightly more gentle for my body, that it won't have to go straight into my liver and stuff like that. I'm not taking any other medication, so my liver should be fine. But anyway, I just felt that I wanted a change and I wanted something new, and that's why I decided for the implant. I talked to my doctor and I went through all the pros and cons, and I decided that implant could be something which I might enjoy, even if there are some risks or negative experience which many women had with the implant, which I will talk about later. But I decided that I would go ahead with that. Implant looks something like this. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little stick, or I think it's made of plastic. I'm not sure. This is not an implant. This is a wooden toothpick which I cut to the size of, I think, how the implant looks like. I'm not sure. So I did have it done when? I don't remember. On the beginning of this year. Hang on, let me find out. So this is how you are prepared for filming a video. I had it done in April this year. So this is May, June, July, August, September, almost 6 months ago. The procedure was very simple. They will numb your arm, implant go under your arm somewhere here. I'm not sure if you can still see it. It was kind of visible before, but it's here. I can feel it under my skin. I do have a little small dot from the needle which was used for putting implant inside, but I couldn't feel anything. It was all numb. They used local anesthetic, and it took really couple of minutes. It was done very quick and very fast, no pain during the procedure. After, they will rub your arm in an elastic bandage which you need to wear for, I think, 24 to 48 hours, I'm not sure, just to prevent bruising. I didn't really have very big bruising, just a little bit. It was very simple. The arm was a little bit sensitive for a few days after that, and I had to keep my plaster on, like the sterile plaster or dressing, which they gave me for a few more days, so the showering was quite fun. Then I swapped the plaster or the dressing after a few days, and then I didn't wear anything because it was healing very fast and very nice, and I already had like a scar tissue or something, so it was already sealed up, so I wasn't worried about any infection or anything or bacteria spread inside. So that was quite simple, quite easy. Really, if you are worried about the procedure, it was very nice. I'm not sure about removing it though. That might be a little bit more interesting because they need to cut your arm. So I think I'll see about that, but I might do a video later on after probably 3 years when I will decide to take it out. my doctor was talking me through different things which can happen. One thing was a little bit scary, and I hope that it won't happen to me, but she said that sometimes implant can travel, that can move from your arm, and they do find it on a weird places. And in one particular situation or patient, they found it in her lungs, which scared me a little bit. But I'm kind of hoping and crossing all the fingers that nothing like this will happen to me. I'm checking it every single day if it's still there. First week or two, I couldn't touch it. I just was spooked and scared, and it was just very weird because this is some random thing in my body or object which shouldn't be there, and it just made me feel sick and uneasy. But now I'm so used to it that I'm fine. It's like when you are having a piercing somewhere in your body. It's something what you don't have it there, or you shouldn't have it there, but you will get used to it in a time. That was quite easy. I have to say, first 2 months were great. I didn't have any period, which I absolutely loved. Or was it 3 months? I think it was actually 3 months. I had a little bit of bleeding or spotting for a couple of days, but that was it. I was really enjoying the summer. It was amazing. I was kind of hoping that that's what the implant will do to me, because I was fed up with my period and fed up with bleeding every single month since I was, I think, 13 years old. I am now almost 31 years old, and I have enough. I didn't have any children so far, so I didn't have any break, and it's just month after month, and it's annoying, and I hate it, and I hate being a woman because I hate period. These first 3 months were absolutely amazing. Then what happened was that I did get my first period, which lasted 3 weeks or slightly longer. I think it was 3 weeks and a couple of days, which was really hard. It took a lot of my energy, and I felt really tired and exhausted, but I was really happy when it stopped. Then I had 1 week break, and then I had another period for 2 weeks. So that was really interesting. I had to start taking iron pills, which I myself bought, and I realized that I need probably the iron because I felt very tired, very dizzy. I was trying shoes in the shoe shop, and I almost fell on the floor because I couldn't hold my stability. So that was very fun. But luckily the period stopped, and the last period I had was 3 weeks ago, and so far nothing. So I'm really hoping that now I will have a break, because I think 5 weeks of period, I think that's enough, isn't it? So I hope I'm gonna have a break, because I heard a lot of women do have a problem with the bleeding and with the period. Some of them are having a constant period for weeks and weeks and weeks, until they decide that they need to take the implant out, which I was really worried about. But so far it doesn't look like I am gonna be that person or that patient that I will have to have it taken out. I read a lot about the implant, and I talked a lot to my doctor. She said that it takes up to 1 year to your body to get used to it, to get a balance in your body. The period could be all over the places. I never know when it happens, so I have all my tampons and pads with me everywhere I go. Anytime I leave the house, I have it with me just in case, because you never know what will happen. But generally, overall, I'm quite pleased and quite happy with it. Another thing what happened was my acne went insane. It's kind of all right today, but most of the time I have terrible painful spots all over my chin, and especially on this side. This side, the left side, is not really suffering that much, but on the right side, for some reason, I have those big red painful swollen spots, which are very annoying. And this is why I'm filming all the other videos about face scrub and face mask, which you can make at home and which I can try, because I know that basically nothing will cure it perfectly, because it's not a problem with my skin, but it's all hormonal, and I don't really want to take any harsh medication or anything else. I would rather have my acne on my face and just live with it. But overall, I think I'm quite happy, and I hope it will last, because I don't really want to go back to tablets, because now I'm so lazy and comfortable that I don't have to take any tablets any time a day, and it's very easy because I don't have to think about it, and I don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to feel guilty when I forgot to take a tablet. I'm kind of hoping that the implant is working, because you are not taking a tablet, so you don't really know if you did get those hormones into your body. But I'm hoping and crossing all the fingers that there will be no unplanned pregnancies, and then the implant will be safe and sound, and I will be happy. I want to talk to all the scientists and everyone who is doing a research for contraception for men. Please hurry up. I am fed up with all the women suffering with the periods, and plus taking the hormonal treatments and contraceptives just to avoid pregnancies. It's time for men to step up and to start taking contraception. So please, what is tickling me? Oh, it's a plant. So please, scientists, do your research and do your testing faster, because we need the contraception for men. This is kind of my story with the contraceptive implant. If you are thinking about it and you are worried about the procedure, just it's nothing really, nothing painful, nothing uncomfortable. Well, there is a little discomfort few days after you had it done, but this will go away very fast, and you will completely forget that you have any implant in your arms. I'm still remembering to check it every day, just because I'm paranoid and I just want to feel it, that it's still there. But other than that you have a strange object in your body, I didn't really experience anything which will put me off and I would decide to take it out, even if I had a period for 5 weeks almost straight. I hope this will calm down, and it will, get to the balance stage, and somehow my body will figure it out how not to kill me, but how to clear all the stuff from my uterus without killing me and taking all my iron from my body. If you are worried about all the negative things which can happen, you should definitely talk to your doctor, and you should definitely find out if you are eligible for this implant. But it's very easy option. I would definitely recommend you to ask for it. If you are taking tablets and you are fed up with constant thinking about tablets and remembering that you have to take it and you want something safer, then go ahead and talk to your doctor. Ask any questions which you possibly can think about. I did my research. I've seen doctors twice before I said the final words that I am gonna do it and I'm gonna try it. I did ask the questions, I did write the questions down, I did my research online. I did speak to people who had the implant. I did speak to people who had the implant and had it removed. So really, you just need to do your own research. As I'm always saying, ask the questions, don't worry, do your research. It's your body, you are making a decision, and you should know all the information which you need to know. If you do have any questions and you want to ask me anything, feel free please to leave a comment or DM me on Instagram. I will link my Instagram down below. If I will be able to answer your question, I will happily do that. If not, I will refer you somewhere else or tell you who to ask. That's it from myself today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'm uploading every Tuesday. I'm coming with more content every Tuesday, trying to come with some different ideas and doing different things. I hope you will all enjoy it. So stay tuned. I am looking forward to see you again. Stay happy, keep a smile on your face, and I will see you next week. Bye!